Police say they found evidence of alcohol use and a blood test was taken. Results, though, have not yet been released. We did reach out to Ward for comment. She hasn't responded. She was elected to the City Council back in 2019. Now with a COVID update, vaccines for children under the age of 5 will soon be arriving to Lancaster County.
On Sunday, the CDC approved it for the age group.
Having vaccine available now for that 6-month through 5-year age group is actually quite important. The 6-month to 4-year age group is actually more likely to be hospitalized, more likely to require ICU level of care, and more likely to have ongoing complications from COVID-19.
Health officials say that the vaccines will be available soon. Parents can now go to the health department's website to sign up to get the vaccine. Today, the House Select Committee investigating January 6th turns its attention to former President Trump and his alleged pressure on the Department of Justice to overturn the 2020 election. 3
former members of Trump's administration will testify they resisted numerous attempts to participate in a sweeping plan. ABC's Justin Finch is on Capitol Hill following the developments.
The January 6th committee using its 5th public hearing to further show a pattern of alleged pressure they claim former President Trump and his associates were pushing days before the Capitol attack to keep Trump in the White House.
Donald Trump didn't just want the Justice Department to investigate. He wanted the Justice Department to help legitimize his lies.
Testifying Thursday, 3 former top-level Justice Department officials who say they rebuffed repeated pressure from Trump to upend the 2020 election results.
The president either called me or met with me virtually every day, with 1 or 2 exceptions like Christmas Day.
What I'm just asking you to do is just say it was corrupt and leave the rest to me and the Republican congressman.
Former acting Deputy Attorney General Richard Donahue says Trump was planning to push out then acting Attorney General Jeff Rosen and appoint top Justice Department official Jeff Clark instead. Clark was allegedly willing to support Trump's reported effort to use the department to undermine the election. On Wednesday, the Justice Department confirms federal agents searched Clark's Virginia home. That news, as a committee says, it's been receiving new evidence in its probe, including hours of documentary footage from a crew that was following Trump. Complying with the subpoena, filmmaker Alex Holder spoke with January 6th investigators hours before today's hearing.
I had one interview with President Donald Trump before January 6th and 2 interviews with him after January 6th.
Holder's lawyer says there were inconsistencies in what Ivanka Trump said to film crews versus what she's heard saying in her video depositions with the January 6th committee. And today does mark the final day of hearings for this month. The remaining 2 that were scheduled now postponed until mid-July, and we are told additional dates could follow. Justin Finch, ABC News, Capitol Hill.
Turning to weather now, we had a mix of sun and clouds today. Here's Chief Meteorologist John Dissauer.
Yeah, around here this afternoon, not too bad. We had a very light shower pass through the Lincoln area late this morning and early afternoon. After that, we've just been left with partly to mostly cloudy skies. We're taking a live look right now from Southeast Community College, looking off to the east. Just see a few clouds out there. Temperatures kind of of a wide range. We've got 74 in Nebraska City and 75 degrees in Falls City. Look out towards Grand Island. It's currently 89 degrees. It's 86 in Aurora and 84 in Hastings. A couple isolated showers have developed in a few spots, mainly just east of the Nebraska state line going into Missouri now, and maybe a couple of light showers as you head back to the west of Hastings. But we're watching storms that are back down to our south and southwest. The clouds that we have coming in are ahead of this. In fact, they've even got tornado warnings out in effect just to the east of Hayes along I-70 at this point. But we will keep a chance for some showers around here this evening. A severe thunderstorm watch is in effect until 9 o'clock this evening, and that does include a few counties along the Kansas-Nebraska state line. So far southern and south central Nebraska is under that severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock this evening. In Lincoln, we'll see mostly cloudy skies by 6, 82 degrees, 81 by 8, and 76 degrees by 10 o'clock tonight. We've got better chances for rain as we go through the overnight and another chance for some rain going into the weekend. I'll have the closer look at the details in my Storm Alert Team forecast.
All right, thank you very much, John. One Lincoln company says a key to keeping young people in Nebraska after they graduate is offering more internships,
as well as allowing them to grow into young professionals early on in their career. Right now, Emeritus in Lincoln has the largest number of interns they have ever had at one time. A staff member shared how important those interns have been for them, especially during the pandemic, as many interns in their IT department help the company prepare to work from home. They've also seen success from bringing on young professionals to their team.
We do track when people do become a full-time associate after they graduate, and we've had a lot of really good outcomes there. And then the other thing we look at is a little bit of boomerang. So sometimes we might see somebody who does a great internship here, but maybe they do want to go somewhere else and spread their wings, and they come back.
One of the interns shared that he has learned much more about his career from actually doing it and working alongside those who do it every day compared to what he would learn in the classroom. Channel 8 is proud to be a media partner for a special annual event. Alex's Lemonade Stand is coming up in Lincoln in a couple of weeks.
But this year, organizers want to send out a challenge for others to set up their own stands to raise even more money.
We have a little contest for our little entrepreneurs, and there is no age limit, so the old entrepreneurs can do it as well. But any way you want to raise money, whether you want to hold your own stand in your front yard, whether you want to share the information online, you would just sign up, let us know, and then in turn, as an incentive, we've got some prizes.
Now, the contest for this starts today and runs through July 10th. First prize is a $300 gift card to Shields. Second prize, a $200 Visa gift card. And third prize, $100 to Shields.
Tara's group will have their Alex's Lemonade Stand Friday, July 8th and Saturday, July 9th. They will be at two Super Saver locations, the one at 25th and Pine Lake and the store up in Fallbrook. The money raised from all of this goes to help fund child cancer research.
I lost my dad to cancer, and at least as an adult, you kind of can comprehend what's going on. For kids to lose their childhood, the most innocent point of your life, is just really difficult to think about, and there's really no way to even explain to them what's going on.
Again, Alex's Lemonade Stand will be July 8th and 9th at Pine Lake and Fallbrook locations. For more information on the event and how you can join in and run your own stand and be part of the competition, we have a special link in this story on our website, klkntv.com. And coming up, a new scam is popping up in Nebraska. Find out how to spot the scammers before it's too late.
We'll be right back. Adams County is warning residents of a new scam that's popping up.
If you receive a phone call from someone claiming to be law enforcement or maybe from the courthouse, just be wary, all right? The scammers claim there's a warrant out for your arrest, and to avoid being taken into custody, you must make a payment to buy a prepaid debit card or maybe do a wire transfer. Keep in mind, they say they will never ask you to do this over the phone. For more information, you can view this article on our website, klkntv.com. Well, can you believe it? The 4th of July is just around the corner.
But in some areas hit hard by wildfires this year, they're being extra careful. Elwood's fireworks show has been canceled, and people throughout Gosper County are being asked to not light off fireworks. Elwood Fire and Rescue says the area is still battling exceptionally dry conditions. They stress this is all for the safety of the community. The fireworks show at Johnson Lake, which would have been July 3rd, has also been postponed until weather and conditions improve. Now in York, the Chamber of Commerce is asking for help to keep its annual fireworks show going.
That's right. Donation boxes have been set up at both Runza locations there, also Walgreens, Ace Hardware, McDonald's, and more. Right now, it appears the Firecracker Frenzy display is still set to happen on July 3rd at the York County Fairgrounds. Keep in mind, the show is completely self-funded. You can head to the Chamber's website for details.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Dessauer.
This afternoon, we've had a period of partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. We'll see more clouds increasing as we go through the evening and into the overnight hours, as we'll also have a chance for some rain moving in. Now, officially, we picked up 1/100 of an inch of rain at the Lincoln Airport as we had a shower right around 11 o'clock this morning that was passing quickly through the Lincoln area. Now, temperatures now. Let's disregard Unadilla. That temperature's not right at 98, and yesterday it was showing 100 and something. 94 degrees at Nebraska City, 95 at Falls City. It's 81 in Lincoln, 82 degrees in Beatrice, but warmer as you head further to the west, where it's 89 degrees right now in Grand Island. For the rest of this evening, we'll see our temperatures dropping down, not as cool as it has been lately. We got down to 67 degrees this morning. We'll drop to 69 tomorrow morning. 71 in Beatrice, 70 in Fairbury, and 68 for low in New York. Winds will turn out of the south-southeast. 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now off to the west, across far southern Nebraska, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect until 9 o'clock this evening. You can see there are showers and thunderstorms down to the south. In fact, even tornado warnings down along the interstate just to the east of I-80 or east of Hayes. These are all moving off to the northeast, so we will bring in a chance for some showers, maybe a thunderstorm later on this evening and through the overnight hours. Now the stronger storms I think are going to stay mainly off to the south. Again, maybe a chance for an isolated thunderstorm or severe thunderstorm out to the west. But by midnight, we could see some showers in the Beatrice area. But notice what happens as we go through the overnight hours. We'll start to see this moisture begin to expand in coverage. Generally, we're talking for areas from I-80 and south. We'll have the best chance for seeing some rain through the overnight hours. You could hear a rumble of thunder off in the distance at times with the rain falling. By 7 o'clock in the morning, the temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. These showers will stick around for maybe a couple hours in the morning. I think probably by 9, 10 o'clock in the Lincoln area, we should start to dry out. By noon, maybe an isolated shower around. We'll look for partly to mostly cloudy skies for tomorrow. There will be a chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm as we head through the afternoon and into the early evening tomorrow. But again, very isolated with the chance for that rain. Otherwise, temperatures tomorrow will make it back up into the upper 80s to low 90s. It's also going to turn much more humid through the day tomorrow, with dew points climbing back in the lower to mid 70s. Also, winds will begin to pick up out of the south-southeast tomorrow, 10 to 18 miles per hour, gusting at times to 35 miles per hour. And we'll keep that chance for a shower into the forecast into the evening. Now, overnight Friday into Saturday morning, we'll have another chance for some rain coming our way. This is coming in from the west. So another night of good sleeping weather to hear the rain falling outside. Again, maybe a distant thunderstorm or a rumble of thunder. But by Saturday morning, most of this moisture begins to move out of here. By Saturday afternoon, as the front begins to pass through, we'll start to notice drier air coming in our way, and we'll see a comfortable temperature Saturday afternoon. As far as how much rainfall, computer model is not suggesting a whole lot of rain coming out of this, maybe 1/10 to 2/10, and that's about it. 7-day forecast, I still think Sunday looks to be a fantastic day. Maybe a few clouds around that day. 79 degrees for high temperature and not as humid of dew points in the upper 40s to low 50s. We start to warm up on Monday to 82. By Tuesday, we're up to 87 degrees. Then we're talking highs back into the 90s starting on Wednesday. Humidity starts to increase as well, especially on Thursday, of a heat index up near 100 degrees. We've included a chance for some showers and thunderstorms now as we head into the holiday weekend, especially for Friday going into Saturday, and maybe some cooler temperatures. Some long-range computer models suggesting a front starts to stall around the area, which could bring more clouds to the area. That's something we'll watch and we'll monitor as we get closer to, of course, a lot of outdoor 4th of July plans as we head towards the holiday weekend.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you very much, John. Well, if you're in Plattsmouth, you might see some new faces in their police cruisers.
The police department is welcoming dogs to join their team. Officer Alex Drake will head the program as the new canine handler and has been partnered with Aries, a 1.5-year-old Belgian Malinois. They will begin training shortly, soon here together. And speaking of animals, the Capitol Humane Society is asking for your help.
They're running low on canned food for the animals at their shelter. Now, they exclusively feed all pets Science Diet, so please no other canned foods. Consider maybe using their Amazon wish list to see what exactly they need to get it to them as soon as possible. And as we speak, the Capitol Humane Society is hosting a beer tasting fundraiser to raise money.
The event started at 5 o'clock and runs until 8 o'clock tonight at the Still there on South 70th Street, right next to the Humane Society. They will provide beer and seltzer samples along with Polish hot dogs. There is a $10 admission fee and all the proceeds will be donated to the Capitol Humane Society.
Time for a look at Wall Street. Hey, it was a positive day. You like hearing that, Rodney?
I do.
The Dow gaining 194 points. NASDAQ is up 179. Here are your numbers. You're watching Channel 8, Nebraska's trusted news source.
Tonight.
housing market, but this might be the craziest thing you've heard from all of this, right?
A former nuclear missile site is for sale after it was converted into a home near York, Nebraska, right here locally. Now here's the catch. You won't be able to see it when you drive up to the plot because of course it's completely underground. The asking price, $550,000. The home seller wants to remain anonymous.
You know, some people, they love venturing out and taking adventures and trying something different.
But
there you go.
Could you live underground?
You mean not be claustrophobic?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what? That's why you take LCD panels and you put them on the wall and you can take pictures of the different things, and that looks like you're looking live outside out a window.
John always has
Not,
the
I know.
not that I've not looked into this at all at any point. I actually think it would be kind of cool to have. So, it'd be a vacation home to get away from it. To get away from it all.
You'd never have to worry about tornadoes, and it looks like there's a warning down in Kansas.
That is right. Just to the east of Hayes along I-70, there's a tornado warning down that direction. You should see her patting herself on the back right now. Showers are back off to the south and west. They're coming up our direction. We are going to watch for some showers and thunderstorms as we go through the overnight.
I was very proud of that segue. Thank you, John, and thank you all for joining us.
We'll see you at 6.
With the Channel 8 Eyewitness News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
Okay, hi. What's the occasion, fancy pants? Ah, that fancy DQ caramel fudge cheesecake blizzard is the occasion. DQ, happy tastes good.
Closed captioning on Channel 8 Eyewitness News is brought to you by Christensen Hearing Analytics.
Honda is the most fuel-efficient automaker in America. That means you get more miles per gallon with Honda. Save at the pump with up to 40 mpgs for Honda cars and SUVs. Search your local Honda dealer today.
We know your mornings are hectic, but set aside just 10 minutes of your routine for the top 8. Get a quick rundown of the morning's biggest stories so you can head out ready for the busy day ahead. Weekday mornings, right before GMA. Channel 8 News is available on your streaming device as Nebraska Now. Search for Nebraska Now to get instant access to your news, plus streams of the Froggy 98 Morning Show, available for Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV devices.
At the Knoll Senior Living, you'll find the perfect combination of comfort, care, and an active lifestyle. Our newly opened independent living, located on the beautiful former Knowles Golf Course, offers chef-prepared dining, walking trails, a fitness center, and much more. At the Knoll Senior Living, our residents are family, and our sole purpose is to ensure they love the way they live today and every day. Call or visit us online at knollseniorliving.com to schedule your personal tour.
Hi, Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln, here with a very exciting announcement. Honda is the most fuel-efficient, full-line automaker in America. I think that's worth saying again. Honda is the most fuel-efficient, full-line automaker in America. And we have more than 300 new Hondas to choose from, in stock or on the way. If you don't see it on our lot, we do have truckloads arriving daily. Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
I'm Roy Christensen, and I've been helping people hear better for over 30 years because here at Christensen Hearing Analytics, we believe that better hearing is better living. We have the solutions you need, so don't be left out of the conversation. Write the happy ending to your hearing story by contacting Christensen Hearing Analytics today.